Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome again to Rubbing Minds with Donald, and I'm your host, Donald. Wow, it's another fantastic day. I'm glad to be here with you guys to discuss and rub minds together, just like the show says. Well, it's been a very wonderful, topic that we've been having, which is beating masturbation addiction for those who are willing. And the last time we talked about dependable causes of masturbation addiction, where we looked at pornography. Yes, pornography. Now, I named two other dependency causes for masturbation addiction, which is number two, depression, and three, introduction to early homosexuality and child abuse. Now, today I'm going to be discussing about depression as one of the dependency causes of masturbation addiction. Now, we've been hearing that word called depression. We have an idea of what it is, and I want to talk more on depression and why it's part of what is making people to be hooked on masturbation. Now, first of all, we have to define what depression is. So let's get going. Well, depression is a mood disorder that causes a persistent feeling of sadness and loss of interest. It affects how you feel, think, and behave, and it can lead to a variety of emotional and physical problems. We can look at some symptoms of depression, which can be memory difficulties and personality changes, physical aches and pain, fatigue, loss of appetite, sleep problems, being antisocial, and having suicidal thoughts. Now, we all know that there are different ways to tackle depression, but one of the ways I will not really advise is that you go into masturbation. Now, lots of people are depressed and they use masturbation as a means of trying to cure their depression or trying to see how they can get their minds off it. And all these are not, masturbation is not a hands-on approach on how to beat depression. Instead, it's going to make you more depressed. It's going to make you have less strength to tackle the rigors of the day. One thing about masturbation is that you keep it's just like a drug. You get excited, after some time you feel weak, because why? You're losing a very high amount of zinc. And zinc is a very important constituent that we need in our body. And let's take a look at what losing much zinc in our body can do as a man. Now, zinc helps in the creation of DNA, also helps in growth cells, building protein, healing damaged tissues, and supporting a healthy immune system. Now, imagine if one is going through depression and all of a sudden you start masturbating excessively to see how you can get yourself out of depression, and you start to lose a certain amount of zinc that you need. You're going to be more depressed. It's not going to solve much of a problem. Instead, it's going to make you go deeper and deeper. You start to lose nutrients that your body needs. All these nutrients that you're losing, your body actually needs them. So it takes a whole lot of time for you to be able to regain all those nutrients. And this topic is for people who are addicted to masturbation. And imagine losing that amount of zinc, amount of nutrients that your body needs to function. Your body now has to take a lot of time to reproduce that nutrients that that you're wasting or that you're losing. Okay? And I want to employ anyone who's out there who's depressed. Please, excessive masturbation will not solve your problem. It will not solve that problem. It's a problem that needs serious medical attention. Please quit masturbating. I'm going to show you, I'm going to talk about some solutions that you can use if you are going through depression. Now, let's dive into it. Now, what is the solution to depression? Now, it's important that when you're depressed, what do? You see a psychological therapist. There's nothing as much as seeing a professional. Your parents can get you to some certain level, your friends can get you to some certain level, but when you see a professional who is a master of that particular illness or disorder that you're facing, it's going to become easier for you to beat it. So please seek psychological therapist help. Number 2, seek support early to avoid issues. Seek support early to avoid issues. Like they say, a stitch in time saves 9. When you seek support early enough, you're going to be able to limit the time of curing that or controlling that depression that you're going through. So it's important that you seek help early enough. Now, number 3, make sure that you educate yourself. Yes, self-education is very, very important. Educate yourself. You can only get to a certain extent when someone is trying to help you, but it makes it a complete percentage when you make that extra effort in educating yourself. Read more about depression, read more about what causes it, what could help in controlling or curing it, or what could help in managing that situation called depression. So you need to make that extra effort. Now we go to number 4. You have to make lifestyle changes. Yes, make lifestyle changes. Watch what you eat, what you watch, and who you listen to. Yes, watch what you eat, watch and who you listen to. Make lifestyle changes. It's a sacrifice. It's a project that you need to embark on, but you need to make lifestyle changes for it to be effective. Now, number 5, I always use this term. I say, ditch toxic people. Everyone is not good for your mental. Being with any kind of person or some particular kind of people isn't good for your mental health. It's not good for your mental well-being. Sometimes you have to stay away from toxic people. So you have to try as much as possible to be around people that encourage you, not people that discourage you or people that are pessimists. Ditch toxic people. It's important that you ditch toxic people. Now, the next one, number 6, exercise regularly. Exercise regularly. Exercise makes your body function better. It gives you more confidence. When you're fit, you feel confident, it helps your brain work faster. So it's important that you exercise. Now imagine someone who is masturbating excessively. You're not going to have enough strength to exercise. That's why you see Olympic champion boxers. They actually, go some days off without even having sex. I'm not even talking about masturbation. Without even having to release any sperm. They actually save it for strength. Because the more you masturbate excessively, the more you lose nutrients that your body needs to function. And it takes a long time for your body to now regain those nutrients. So you have to exercise and just make your mind, your brain, your body. It helps your organs to run faster. It makes you sharp. It gives you more confidence. So exercise is important. So number 7, take a vacation. Take a vacation. It's important that you take a vacation. Change the environment a little. Just take that vacation that you need, that leave that you need to just get your mind refreshed. Take a vacation. And number 8, make sure that you take your medications. If your psychiatrist or therapist has said, okay, this is what you need, this is you take this, make sure you take your medications. It's important because they are specialists and they know what's good for you. Now, when next I come around, we'll be talking about introduction to early homosexuality and child abuse as another dependency cause of excessive and addictive masturbation. So right now, I would like you guys to please follow our social media platforms that will be advertised on your screen. And please, it's important that if you have stories to tell, if you have something that's bothering you and you want us to talk about it, whatever, I might have a challenge and I can also always inform a professional to give me some advice. So please don't don't die in silence. Don't hold things up. If there's anything that's bothering you and you feel you want to share your story or you want to contribute to any of our topics, you can always reach us on our WhatsApp line, which will be displayed on the screen. So please feel free to reach us. And also, we accept donations. Yes, we accept donations. It's not mandatory. The donation is just going to help us to serve you better and help us to get better equipment so that we can, reach out to people. We can, help save lives and be a good company to those who are going through so many things, who are going through one thing or the other, because lots of people are suffering in silence. Please, if you feel you touch to donate to our cause, the account number is also on the screen. So please, if you don't want to donate, it's okay. Just keep watching our program, like, share, and please refer to someone. Someone might be going through this problem and they might need help, and sending this to them will do a whole lot of good. Please do. Till next time, my name is Donald. You're watching Rubbing Minds with Donald. Thank you very much.